I am Chelsea Lewis, and I am here with my mom to discuss the Great Recession. Now, what is your full name?
Tiffany Lewis.
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
How old were you in 2009?
2009, I was 35 or 36.
What do you recall about your financial life before the Great Recession?
It seemed stable. I don't recall anything bad prior to the recession. I believe I was living quite comfortable.
Were you overly worried about the health of the economy?
Initially, no, I was not. Well, I would have to say no, I was not overly worried. No, I did have some concern.
Had you experienced economic hardships prior to 2007?
No, not to my knowledge. I can't recall physically experiencing any economic hardship.
How did you discover that our nation was facing a severe economic situation?
Well, that's pretty simple. I purchased a home in 2001 with the intent of selling that home and buying another one. It was supposed to be my starter home. However, I learned very quickly upon trying to purchase another home and secure a mortgage that the housing market had gone down. It had tanked, as some people would say. And mortgages were far more difficult to get, and homes seemed at a distance. So I had to stay in my home longer because I lost equity in my home.
What financial hardships did you experience during this economic situation?
I wouldn't say that I experienced financial hardship because I planned accordingly. Once I discovered that we were going through a recession, we were very conscious. My husband and I were very conscious of our spending and making sure that our family was stable.
Now, what did you think of President George W. Bush and the Congress' reaction to the Great Recession?
I believe they were in disbelief. Well, I don't really believe that they actually thought that we were actually going through a recession. I think they kind of lived in a bubble and were not aware of the American people.
How did you feel about financial bailout given to the automotive industry?
Oh, that's a whole huge topic. Do you have enough time?
Yes.
I know that the automotive industry runs a lot of this country. So I have mixed feelings. Like a part of me feels like maybe they shouldn't have given them the bailout because as a U.S. citizen, a working American, I was not given a bailout. But it seems these large corporations tend to get bailouts for big mistakes that they make all the time. Like the mortgage companies, the banking systems, the automotive industry. At some point, when are people going to start taking responsibilities for themselves and what they're doing?
What do you believe is our nation's greatest economic concern?
Employment. That would definitely have to be employment. We seem to keep sending jobs overseas because I guess the government believes that it's better for us financially. However, as a working woman, I feel that jobs are being compromised. They are going overseas, and if we can secure more of them here in the U.S., that would be more beneficial, I believe, for us. Yes, we need to develop relationships with other countries. I do believe in that strongly, but let's try and keep as many of our jobs here in the U.S. and try to employ our citizens here in the U.S.
How has the Great Recession changed you?
It has made me more conscious and aware. Um, it has made me pay attention to spending habits. It has made me conserve and just to make sure that my family is stable. So when I say my family, I mean my immediate family as well as my future family. I always think about grandchildren and great-grandchildren, making sure that we are stable and set up to continue to grow.
Thank you so much, Miss Lewis, for allowing me to interview you today.
It was my pleasure.